What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Arizona teacher get body slammed by the cops. Ladies walking at night on the campus, minding her business. Cop roll up on her, high learning style. Let me see some ID. She is like, man, you talking to me like you disrespectful. He like, let me see some ID. She like, you need to respect me. He like, let me see some ID. And she's wanna talk this passive aggressive situation into oblivion, like she gonna get her respect. Problem is, which some of the problems will be pointed out in the description box below when you see the other video of this stuff. Construction area, so you can't just walk on the sidewalk all the time. Second, it's a college campus, as if people don't walk across the streets on college campuses, which is some other bullshit that a cop trying to enforce that rule. That's a goddamn lie. Three, the way it looked, it was hardly anybody out on the street. So it's not like she was doing something to harm anybody, right? He just, you know. Now getting back to this, see, sometimes these cops pick a mark. Okay, they pick somebody that they can fuck with, and a lot of times it goes by the color of your skin. Like, I can fuck with you because I'm a cop and you're black. See, nobody's gonna believe. Nobody will believe that because I'm a cop and you're black. You have to be a fucking criminal, right? You can't walk across the street in this country. Oh my God, who does that? Walk at night across the street on a college campus? How dare you? Let me see some ID. You don't belong here. Let me see some ID. Now, but that's none of my business. Anyway, but so now, but the sister goes a little too far. I'll tell you why. We tell these women all the time, watch your mouth. Why? Because your mouth can get you in extra trouble. Why? Because half the time you get cops like this looking for a mark. They waiting on you to say the right or wrong thing so they could beat the shit out you, arrest you, or shoot you. Why? Because that's what they actually got. That's what they actually got in the profession for. It wasn't to pay. They got into profession so they could beat and fuck with people and fuck up people and hide behind the law. Let's be real. They're not stopping crime when they're doing shit like that. Now, I say that because, listen, black women, you have a stereotype of being strong and independent. You don't need no man. You don't need nobody from nothing. You're independent. You all ladies and all that bullshit, right? And especially with the sisters, they got the neck rolling, finger wagging thing. That's what everybody looks at y'all like: strong, independent, bad attitude. So nobody's gonna help you in these situations because people look at that stereotype of black women, right? Say, she must have did something. Now credit the white dude who called the police. Said, look, I think he called 911. Said, look, dispatch, these cops is handling this woman a little too bad. Credit that because at least that shows that people know race, gender, whatever included. Some people actually know that, yo, this is bullshit, and they just call them bullshit for bullshit. So I gotta give that dude kudos for that. Teacher, I know they came at you sideways. I know it. I know it was wrong. It was dead ass wrong. It was some bullshit. But that's just America reminding you that it's America. And you should know that already. This is why I say what I say on that part. We are a consumer culture who likes fantasies, right? Well, think about all your gangster movies in America, right? When the cops come, the criminal, you normally just say, oh, fuck it, kill my lawyer, and just cuff me, and they just cuff and walk off. It's only the civilians, the law-abiding citizens, that decide they want to talk shit. Or the white people decide they want to talk shit. Now, the law-abiding citizens probably not going to get away with that shit. White people probably going to get away with that shit. But the criminals like, yo, I'm not even wasting my time talking to this motherfucker because they're going to try to shoot me anyways. So I say that to say this. You can diffuse a lot of situations. Just give them what they want. Let them be passive aggressive and talk shit because eventually they're going to talk themselves, say something real stupid, and you're just going to look at them like, uh-huh. See, if you want to diffuse the situation, say, yeah, okay, so you done trying to start a fight with me? I'm not trying to, yeah. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Because of that, and wanting to talk it out and go on an intellectual level, excluding the fact that you don't know who you're dealing with. So you can't talk out anything with a person you don't know you're dealing with. A person who thinks they're better than you doesn't want to hear a fucking thing you got to say. She felt she was being disrespected, and she was. The cop didn't give a shit he was disrespecting her because he was a cop. That's the reality of the situation. Now, I don't know how to say this. I'm thinking it as I'm talking right now. It comes to a point where have you noticed this? And I want black women in particular, or non-black women, or non-white women, to hear me out when I say what I'm saying. Listen to me closely. When you're a criminal and you do something out of line, you're going to get put in check. But if you're a law-abiding citizen, as a woman, as a non-white woman, right? Because they ain't going to do this shit to white women. That's why I'm saying non-white women. You should automatically think about something. Women always say a man should never put his hands on a woman. But women never say, just because you're a cop, you should never put your hands on a woman. A woman ain't do nothing to you. You already know you can handle her. As a matter of fact, you train to handle men. So why would you go about just trying to sling women around? But women never say that shit. They never use the I'm a woman, you a man card. You need to. See, because ultimately, these same kind of police officers, these same kind of guys are using that badge to be women beaters, to be murderers, to be thieves, to be, you get what I'm saying? Set up artists and drug dealers, by the way. That's the problem. And racist, of course, because race was definitely an element in this. He was a racist ass cop. It's Arizona. Not a surprise. It's America. Fuck just Arizona. It's not a surprise. So look at it for yourself, and I'm sure somebody's gonna justify it. Look, man, every time somebody gets in an altercation, every time a black person gets in an altercation with somebody that's non-black, it's always a justification. So I know somebody's gonna justify it, and then I know somebody's gonna bring up, what about black on black crime? Yeah, look, that ain't got nothing to do with this. So description, the link is in the description box below. Check it out for yourself. Tell me what you think. Peace.